Hey guys, so this morning I am going to be showing you how to create your comic using the MakeBeliefsComics.com website. You can get to that through our Canvas assignment for the credit comic. So once you get to the site, you're going to choose Enter Here. It's going to take you in and show you all of the options that you have to create your comic. My suggestion is to leave it as 3 panes here. There is an option for 4, it just makes it a little bit smaller, harder to read, so I would stick with a 3. The first thing you might want to start with are some backgrounds, which can be found here under where it says click to select backgrounds. And as you see, it's going to put it into the selection window. And as you scroll through, you can then decide what background you want to use. So I'm just going to choose this one, and I will be using it for all 3 of these. So I'm going to make it on all 3 of them. If you only want to do 1 pane at a time, that's fine as well. But if you are using the same things, my suggestion is it'll be faster to do them all at the same time. Then as you look through your characters, there are all kinds of options here. Obviously the animated ones are not going to make a difference because you're going to be saving as a PDF and uploading it to Canvas. But as you look through here, you can choose what person or people that you would like to select. And as well as this guy, he also has different feelings, emotions that if you scroll through, you'll have different options. And they always give you options with all of them. So feel free to pick whatever characters you want. There is also, along with the backgrounds over here on the side, the objects, which is where I got a couple other people from that I used in my example. You can see these will be changing. So right now they have some Christmas ones in there, but there are all kinds of options in here. So let me kind of find the ones that I had used. And as you scroll through again, you can see all of the different ones. Once you find the one that you need, you can click on it in the selection window, and then you can add it. And again, I'm going to add it to all 3. I also have the dolphin that I used in the first 2, not the 3rd one, and then I have a boat, there he is right there, that I'll be adding to those as well. Once you have everything that you want in there, and you can do this in any order, I'm going to go ahead and rearrange. You can just select and move because I have the move icon selected here. So I'm going to put my dolphin down in the bottom, my fairy is going to go up at the top, my guy's going to be here, he's going to be riding the boat. Now obviously he looks a little large for my boat, so I'm going to decrease his size by using the scale option. So if I click on scale, and then click on him, there's going to be a ruler show up here, and you can make him smaller or larger, as big or small as you want. So I'm going to make him a little bit smaller. I'm going to also make my fairy a little bit smaller so she fits better in the pane. And then I'm going to go back to move, and I can now sit him inside the boat. I can move the fairy where I want. And the fairy is pointing the wrong direction, so that's going to be using the flip tool. So when you select on the flip and you click her, there she goes back and forth. Same thing with my dolphin. I'm going to turn him this direction as well so that he can be in the conversation. So now that I have all of my backgrounds set up, I'm going to be adding my talk balloons and my thought balloons, which are located here at the bottom. So in the talk balloons, as you can see, again, there are different options for you to select from. And I'm going to use the medium-sized box. I'm going to go with this one, and when I click it, it's going to automatically put it in there. I'm going to stick it above my pirate guy here because that's what he's going to be talking from. And then I'm going to use the smaller one for my fairy. So I'm going to put it about in here somewhere. And then the dolphin is not going to be speaking, but he does have a thought that he would like to share with us. So I'm going to get the smallest thought balloon here. And this is just what he's thinking, not what he's actually speaking. That's why it has the little bubbles there. And then when you're ready to add your text, you can just click in the box and you can add. So do you know how a credit score is determined? And the little fairy chick's going to say, perhaps I can help you. Oops, let's make sure our grammar's correct. Follow me. Now, if you get a box that is too small, for instance, this one did not fit everything in there, you might have to go back then and select a larger box, or you might have to change your text. So I might just put, follow me, I can help. And our little guy down here is going to be thinking that I have no idea. And so that would be our first pane. And so now then you would just move to your second pane, and you would continue the process of your conversation that you created with your partner as you get all 3 of these set the way that you need them. So let's just say that all of these are exactly how we want them now, and we are ready to save them. We're going to click on the next option here, and then you would go to Save Image to Disk. Once you make that selection, it's going to pull up where you can find your name under, sorry, let me get here. There we go. I'm going to find A. Forrester, and then I have a personal finance folder, which you guys should have as well. And then I suggest to make a credit comic folder. And when you save it, you're going to want to save it as scenes 1 through 3, because these are my first 3 scenes. And then you can see I've done some other examples. There's 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12. And so once you save it, then it's going to be in that folder. And then at another time, I will show you how you're going to add that to your document to actually upload to Canvas. So once we're done with these 3, there's a couple different options. You can either create a new comics down here, or you can go back and edit. If you're going to be using some of the same characters and backgrounds and things, you might just want to go back and edit and then just delete things that you don't want in there. So I'm just going to delete, the words that are in here from the delete icon, or you can select the start over icon if you prefer to do that. It's going to give you a prompt. Are you sure you want to delete all of this out? Yes, and it'll give you 3 new things. If you don't want to use a background, there are also background colors available. There are also panel prompts, okay? So if you have something that you want to go, or you're at the end and you just want to put the end on there, that is an option. But again, you will have to have some type of other information on there for your 12 slide minimum. That is how to use this website, and thanks for watching.